Hey, and welcome back to my next Let's Play. This one is an absolute treat for me. It's one of my favorite games. It's Yoshi's Island, and the story goes a little like this. A long, long time ago. This is a story about Baby Mario and Yoshi. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. Screech! The babies are mine! Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes into the darkness from whence it came. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. Oh no! Won't somebody help that poor baby? Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all the Yoshis. It is a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Huh? Suddenly, a baby drops in onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. What? Something else fell with the baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? But Yoshi can't figure it out. It's too complicated for him. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Fuck! Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. When he discovers that he missed the other baby. I wonder if this is why Luigi's such a coward. Anyway, Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis, unaware of the danger at hand. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? And that's the intro story of Yoshi's Island. Of course, Yoshi's Island is Super Mario World 2, but it's not really Super Mario World 2. That's just the title they gave it. If I remember correctly, that's the title they gave it for the US and outside of Japan ports of the game, because Super Mario World sold really well, and it was like, oh, hey, you know, Yoshi's in it and Baby Mario's in it, and let's call it Super Mario World 2, just simply so we can sell more copies. You see, we got all the Yoshis. They're all the different crayon colors in the crayon box. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. And Yoshi's like, hey, let's do some work. Wait! The baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each other of where the other one is. And I wonder, is that something that's still, like, something that they could still do? Like, if Nintendo decided to make, like, I don't know, Mario's Missing 2 for whatever reason, could they basically be like, Luigi has the, like, Mario locator radar in his head or something? I mean, technically, let's be real, there's Mario's Missing 2, 3, and 4 has already come out. It's called Luigi's Mansion 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, the Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. Those are really pretty, like, flowers. I just realized they have little faces on them. I never noticed that before. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamek's toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. So, this is like a little tutorial level. After you do this level, you never can do this level again. But I want to say I'm not planning on 100%ing this game. But I'm not going to just rush through it as fast as possible. I'm going to play, you know, I'm going to try and get stuff, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, you know what I mean? Also, I finally was able to get a Switch SNES controller, so that's why I'm playing on the Switch instead of like my SNES Classic or the actual SNES. I just figured it would be easier to do it this way. But like I was saying, like I'm not planning on getting everything. I'm just gonna go through it, you know, have a good time as usual. We're just here to have a good time. We're not here to, like, you know, speed run or make records or anything. Making eggs. I guess we're here to make eggs though. Grab an enemy with Y, then press down on the control directional pad to make an egg. Now try throwing the egg by pressing A. Yeah, all in due time. Of course, there's a lot of things you can do without necessarily having to use eggs. Like, you can use Shy Guys and other enemies to, like, get stuff. Special flower. Gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your total point total. They also add flowers to the goal ring roulette. So yeah, like, you know, each level can be done to 100%. Like, I think you have to collect 20 red coins, 5 of the flowers, and have like 30 max health is 30 in this game. The number, I'm not gonna get that one in time. So, you know, like I said, max health is 30, and you have to have those conditions to get 100%. Oh, that was close. I don't think I've ever officially 100%ed Yoshi's Island. Mainly because it's kind of like a lot of what happens with Mario 64 when I play it. Like, the wind really gets taken out of my sails after a while of, like, trying to 100% it. It's not like Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 2, even though I didn't 100% it on my playthroughs. But I have been thinking about, like, potentially for the 1-year anniversary in July, if I'm still doing this, which I plan on it. I'm thinking one of the things I want to do is do a bonus Donkey Kong Country 2 video where, like, I just go and get the rest of the items on the file that I have. Like, you know, finish 100%ing it, basically. It shouldn't be too much of a, you know, trouble. It should probably be like a 20-minute video or something like that. I just thought it would be like a cool little idea to go back and, like, you know, finish rounding it out and, like, Just, you know, because I said something about maybe doing a bonus episode eventually back in that playthrough. And, like, I think it'd be cool to just do that for the actual, like, 1 year anniversary of it. Like, on the day that the day I uploaded first, which is the 26th of July. But I don't know, I haven't really figured it out. I know I have something else in mind for that. But I'm going to keep that one under my hat. But yeah, so I should have 100% unless I get hit. There we go. So the flowers, I don't know if I'm going to get one. No. So what the flowers do is they give you bonus games. And you can get lives or items or whatever, like, from those. And see, there's the tally. There's 100 points. So we're on to the next level. What's this one called? I forgot to read what the first one was called. This one is called Watch Out Below. Look out below. We got to be careful. Like, the coins and, you know, a lot of this stuff is where they're gonna drop in. But they give you they're always, what's the word I'm looking for? It's always a thing that they always drop in the same spot, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright. Don't have to worry about eggs because we've got this pipe of shy guys that pop out. So, you know, they're popping out to see what's going on, and the next thing they know, they're an egg. Such is life sometimes, I guess. Alright. Moving on. We'll come back around there. There's a way to tell the difference between regular coins and the red coins. The red coins have a slight red tint to them. Where the regular coins are just kind of that gold color. If I can get to a point where I can demonstrate, you know, I'll show it. These all are regular coins. Like, it's a very subtle red tint to it, but like it's noticeable enough that you can tell, you know, which are which. Like right there, you see how like subtle it was before I touched it? I always thought this was a really funny, cool idea for this game, was to have like Yoshi just randomly turn into different vehicles. I think they did it again for like other Yoshi's Island games, but I don't remember. I've never played the Yoshi's, you know, Woolly World games. I know they didn't do it in Yoshi's Story. I don't really remember Yoshi's Island 2 all that well. And I never played anyone after that. I liked Yoshi's Island. I don't have Yoshi's Island 2. I don't have it anymore. But I just wasn't really super, you know, feeling it as much as I was the original. Items should be good for 100% if I don't do anything stupid. Cool. But yeah, like, I liked it. It wasn't something that I was like majorly in love with, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Am I gonna not get any bonuses? But it was really cool. I don't know, something about like, I'm not like a huge fan of like all the baby characters, the Mario characters, but they're not terrible or anything. They're cool, but let's see. The Cave of Chomp Rocks. If you go over here, you get a free life. But I'm just not really that into them myself. But no real shade against like Baby Mario or Baby Luigi or, you know, the other ones. It's just, it's kind of like, you know, I don't personally care about them all that much. But oh, Rock got ahead of me there for a second. So I'm gonna just leave it there because I feel like if I keep saying, I'm gonna be saying the same thing over and over again because, like, you know, it is what it is. They are what they are. They're useful. I thought they were great in Partners in Time, but like, to me, like, I don't really care, you know. I don't really care about them beyond like Yoshi's Island, and I'll leave it by just saying that, like, for me personally, like, every character having a baby character is kind of like, I don't know, it kind of feels like they're just kind of milking it or something. I don't know. Grab that. I'm gonna leave that box for now. I want this key though. I don't think I have full health, but I'd rather just leave that box because that box is like, I think, yeah, I think it's health. Okay, I'm at full health now, so I'm gonna leave that just in case some like shenanigans happen. This one used to be one that I had a lot of trouble getting 100% in. Like I said, not planning on it, but this one used to be a lot of trouble. So this is one of the mini games. It's throwing balloons. To throw the balloon, key in the button sequence as shown. The game time is limited. If the balloon pops on you, then you lose. Collect an item if you win. So you can literally play this the right way or just sit here and let it blow up. I'm gonna play it the right way, but I just wanted to show you, you don't get a penalty if you let it fill up. So the only thing is you have to start the sequence over, so it's pointless to put in the sequence and wait. But you could just literally sit here and let it get to a point where it's about to pop and very quickly put it in and instant win. But I don't want to do that because that's not fun. It's getting close. See how he was doing that? Ah, damn it. Oh well. I mean, you can always play. I think you can play it again, can't you? Or not. That's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, there's no penalty for losing those. You just don't get an item. So I'll leave that box here just in case something happens and I want to come back. If I decide to get 100%, then I've got options. Oh, didn't want it to go that way. All right, come on, dude. Whoops. Gotta be careful. This is a real good spot to get like bottlenecked by the enemies. Yeah, I'll show him in a minute why I always had trouble 100%ing this one. It seems kind of laughable now as an adult, but like, you know, when I was a kid, like, it was difficult. It was like a difficult way to get the whole thing, but like, you know, like as an adult, like I've been playing this game for like 30 years, so it's like I'm pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it. Wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I'm pretty good at it. And, you know, I'm just here to have a good time. I'm not here to show off or anything. But see, this part, I used to have a lot of trouble here. For some reason, it never registered to me to, like... it went a little too far forward. Oh, come on. Come on now. So, you know, you just want to fix it going that way. And then, you know, push it back. But you want to, like, push this just enough to where it goes up the hill but doesn't go past it. And you can either really quickly jump on it and jump up, or, like, get it when it's on its way back. And that should be everything. Or not. Missing 2. I thought the last ones were there. Maybe it's right here at the end. We'll see. Either way, it's not a big deal. I already said that, like, I'm not worried about 100%ing the game. Whoop. Yeah, I missed 2, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Now we're on to Yellow Yoshi. Take a sip of my drink. I think I'm going to do the next level, and that might be it for this episode. Alright, moving on to level 4. I always liked the thumbnails they did for the levels. And one of the things I absolutely love about this game is because the way they have everything look like it's made, you know, drawn with crayon or colored pencils. Like, I've always loved that. Like, this is a really artistically, like, motivated game, I guess you can say. Because of the, like I said, the fact that everything looks like it's either done with colored pencil or crayon. You can break this ceiling here and run back and forth, and it will give you just regular coins. It's a good way to get a couple lives, but like I'm not gonna, you know, spend the 2 or 3 minutes to do that. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Watch out for the trap like walls. I'm just gonna leave those guys to live. Watch out for the lava. Lava's a one-hit kill. Alright, that was... It's not the midpoint, but it's like a checkpoint. Checkpoint clear. Got some more stars. Got some more eggs. Go ahead and hit that first, though. Watch out for the blargs. I think those are what those are called in the lava. Blarg. I always love how those things, like, and they're not the only one. Oh. Whoopsie. They're not the only ones that make that sound effect, but I love, for some reason, the blargs and a lot of enemies in this game sounds like a building falling down. I don't know why they sound like a building falling down, but I always loved that. Yoshi's resting his eyes for a minute. Did you see that? It was kind of cute. But yeah, I've always loved how they sound like... Well, that one didn't. That one decided to be silent. They always sound like a building falling down. I'm just going to do that. I think that one's a regular coin. Yeah. But I just love the way it sounds when they like sound like a building. Oh, come on, dude. Can't you see I'm busy? Alright, it's all the red coins. This is a key. This is where you learn that sometimes keys are hidden in like flower vases or flower pots. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Nothing to it. Did I read what this level was called? I don't remember. It's all the regular flowers. And watch out for these guys. You know, I think it would just be like a good idea to go ahead and get my eggs back. I don't have to because like you can get them in the fight. But I like starting off with max eggs. Watch out. Oh, I guess he's gone? Okay. So if I don't take a hit, it's 100%. If I take a hit, it's whatever. Boing. Boing. Now, look who it is. So, you're still on the baby side, Yoshi baby. Then get a load of this. Gonna drop some Kamek dust on this guy. I think he was like crop dusting. Alright, so you just want to stay in the corner and duck. Shoot it with an egg. Rinse, repeat. Eventually that plant, you're gonna have to use the plant because I think it takes more than 6 hits. You can only have 6 eggs at a time. I love that sound effect. Yeah. It takes, I think, more than 6 hits. I could be wrong, but like he does bounce further. The lower his pants get, the more he bounces. So I'm gonna do a ground pound because when you ground pound, they spit out a bigger amount. I think he's got 1 hit left. Oh, yeah, that was it. He's super embarrassed. He's deflating because of that. And he explodes into a fireworks show. And Yoshi and Baby Mario celebrate. And we get our totals. I think it's 1 hundo. Yep. Alright. And that's going to be it for the first episode. I appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.